People in national security circles talk about having a belly button to push. A person who's important enough to get something done. You push, it happens. Like, say, if we're worried about an Ebola pandemic. We don't have a belly button for that, but we used to. In the late 1990s, Bill Clinton read about tropical viruses like Ebola, which was discovered in the 1970s. He says fear of an outbreak kept him up at night, so he installed on the National Security Council somebody dedicated solely to biodefense, a belly button. 2001, George W. Bush gets rid of the special assistant for biodefense. Then, after the anthrax attacks, he recreates the position and rehires the same guy to fill it. The belly button returns. Then in 2009, Barack Obama reorganizes the National Security Council, gets rid of the special assistant for biodefense, no belly button. Every administration has to relearn the same lesson. This seems like a bureaucratic chair dance, but it has real consequences. Back when there was a guy in charge of biodefense at the White House, every year he made every department run a simulation for pandemic influenza, and he gave out grades. But none of this planning has actually happened since 2009. In 2012, a bill in the House would have recreated that chair in the National Security Council, and it would have created a national biodefense plan. It didn't pass. We still don't have a special assistant to the president for biodefense. Now, we see Tom Frieden on the TV a lot. He's the head of the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. But the CDC doesn't do logistics, and it doesn't do medical care. Frieden's job is just to know about the virus. So, for the last 5 years, no one close to the president has had biodefense as a full-time job. There's been no planning, no report cards, no grades. If it seems like we don't know how to deal with the possibility of an Ebola pandemic, it's because, once again, we're making it up as we go.